Welcome to Crushing Kayfabe. My name is Jason Garish. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, let's see. We got a lot to talk about. Very short period of time, unfortunately. See, I've got a new co-host in addition to my Chewy over there, which is actually my son's Chewy. We got that his first birthday at Build-A-Bear. But we got Bob here, one of the minions. My wife gave me an early Valentine's Day present. We're kind of celebrating today, so this is Bob. Welcome him to the show. I also got a lot of stuff. Actually, got some DVDs, got a skateboard and a plush sloth. So, and I got her the entire Harry Potter series on books and some chocolates and whatnot, and got my son some chocolates so he didn't feel left out. But yeah, that's our early Valentine's Day celebration. But like I said, welcome Bob to the show. Those of you who can't see it, it's a minion. I know, I think I said that, but yes, he is in the Santa Claus suit. All right, don't judge him. He's in the holiday spirit, whether it's Christmas or Valentine's Day. But other than that, hey, we had another huge event. Obviously, we had the one of the most important holidays of the year yesterday, which was Super Bowl Sunday. Great game. Man, I think that in history that Jalen Hurt fumble is going to come back and be a real historic moment, I think, because they kind of had that in the bag and allowed them to come back. I mean, not anything against Jalen Hurt. I mean, he's obviously a spectacular quarterback, very mobile quarterback. Philadelphia is a great team, and whoa, hey, I just dropped my keyboard down there. And I expect to see them coming back. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think they're a better team than Kansas City, even though they lost. But I think a couple of moments here and there, and a blown call. But I mean, the whole thing just kind of showed how impressive Patrick Mahomes is. He is incredible. He what a great quarterback right there. And playing through with the hurt ankle and everything was really great story. Good story. You know, like I said, great game. One of the better games I've seen, you know, and some of the better entertainment, you know. A lot of people have been trashing Rihanna. I'm not sure why. I mean, yeah, there's some kind of hokey elements to it, but it was an interesting show. I mean, everybody lip syncs on the halftime show. Everybody does, except unless you're Prince, you know. But I mean, Rihanna is not Prince. Sorry, but hey, I thought that was pretty wild spectacle to watch, and I don't have any issues with her. That wasn't bad, you know. Previous to that, we had you know, the national anthem by Chris Stapleton, which was absolutely incredible. Oh, he is proving once again how great he is. You know, just chilling. Beautiful. I mean, generally speaking, I'm very much a traditionalist with the national anthem. I think the song, the melody, the composition speaks volumes by itself. It doesn't need to be modified or changed in any way, but I will say his interpretation was incredible and just so emotional. It's right up there with the Whitney Houston performance, and just incredible. And even the individual who's doing the sign language, I thought did an incredible job just expressing that emotion to the audience, and great job. I mean, just him and a guitar, and that's all he needs. That's all Stapleton needs. That's how damn good he is. Incredible writer, incredible singer, incredible performer. Once again, just proving that he's a true gem, and is one of the greatest in country music or any genre right now. I mean, he kind of proved that when he opened up for GNR. It was a few years ago, and just killed it, you know, and won over an entire crowd of Guns N' Roses fans. And that says it all right there. It speaks volumes. The guy is really should be appreciated as a gem that he is, and once again proved how incredibly talented he is. Great job, great job. Like I said, all the talent was pretty darn good. I'd have to say, all overall, this is one of the better Super Bowls I've seen in a long time, and real competitive, real entertaining across the board. Some incredible stories. You know, when they brought Damara Hamlin afterward. I mean, before in the pregame was really emotional, and had the first responders from Buffalo that was just incredibly emotional. Oh, and the female fighter pilots flying over after Stapleton performed was incredible too. A real emotional moment, just great. And they got the props that they deserved and got the recognition that they deserved. They rightfully so deserve, I should say. Just excellent, you know. And once again, like I said, Rihanna's was kind of controversial. Get over it, people. Really, I mean, it did appear that she was performing pregnant, and kudos to her. I think that's great. I think that's awesome. She killed it, and it was a tastefully done performance. I mean, it wasn't scantily clad women doing, you know, bizarre gyrations like some of the halftime shows have been. It was tasteful. It was well done. I liked it. I'm not a huge Rihanna fan, but I thought it was pretty well done. Um, you know, like I said, so many storylines, so much going on with the Super Bowl. What a great story! What a great contest! Just real good kind of exposition of why I like football so much. Because there's so many stories, and with the two Kelsey brothers facing off against each other, you know. And hey, this isn't the last time you've seen Jalen Hurts. He'll be back, you know, and so will Mahomes. And these two, who knows? This could be the next rivalry. You know, this could be the next great AFC NFC rivalry. Who knows? You know, I'm kind of hoping that the Raiders work in there somehow, but who knows? You know, Derek Carr did have a meeting with the Saints. His old coach Dennis Allen's coaching there. Apparently, he turned down the trade that was offered. I think there was a dispute over some of the guaranteed money that he would have gotten. They wanted him to reduce that, and I think he refused to. I don't know if that was a good strategy. You know, I love Derek Carr, but I'm not sure that was a good strategy. And I think I would like to see him at the Saints because I think that might be a good setup for him. Once again, like I said, I'm not sure that was the best strategy on his part because I don't think he's going to get that type of contract again. The contract he got from the Raiders was great. I will not dispute that. It was probably more than he deserved. As much as I like Derek Carr, but it's probably more than he deserved, and I don't see him getting that from anyone. So it looks like on the 15th he probably will be a free agent because he does have that clause in his contract that he can turn down any trade. He has that no trade clause in his contract, which is crazy. I don't know if I haven't seen any other contract that was structured in a similar manner. It's just absolutely insane. But hey, he was smart when his agent. You know, I'd like to be signed under his agent. Man, what a great negotiator he must be. You know, great deal there. But yeah, like I said, some cool commercials. You know, we got to see the preview for the new Flash movie. It looks like it's going to be primarily based off of the Flashpoint series from Flash, or graphic novel, whatever you want to call it, which is a major turning point in the history of DC Comics there. So that's an important movie in that sense if you're a DC fan. I mean, seeing Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck both in the bat suits was pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. You know, I'm willing to bet there's going to be more cameos. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Henry Cavill did shoot some scenes for it, and they might have been edited out. I don't know how that's all working. They're looking to reboot the whole DC universe, at least the cinematic universe. Periodically they do it with the comics. So, last one was New 52, and they have to. It kind of started, I should say, with the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths way back. What was that, the 80s? Wow. And because of DC's long history, they kind of have to do that. I hate to say it, because doesn't make sense after a while if you look back in the canon of the storylines. Why hasn't anyone aged, kind of thing? So it makes sense that they reboot like that. And this like I said, this movie looks good. It looks good. It looks promising. I think it's gonna be a good movie. I'm looking forward to it. My wife saw some of the trailer, and she's actually wanted to know when it's coming out. It's coming out in June, I believe, sometime in June. I'm not sure exact date, but got to see the trailer for the new Indiana Jones movie. Looks pretty decent. Some interesting, some funny commercials. I like the was it the T-Mobile commercial with John Travolta? I thought that was kind of funny. There were a few cool commercials. I don't know what people were expecting, blockbuster, amazing, wow commercials, but there were a few good ones. Have we really become that jaded that everything has to be absolutely spectacular? There was some really good stuff, and if you're kind of jaded about it, you're gonna miss it. So unfortunately, go back and watch some of that stuff. Some cool stuff happening. What else we got going on? Obviously, in the wrestling world, if we kind of look at on the AEW front, we have a new tag team champions. The Guns won the tag team tag team championships belts, I should say, off of wow, I keep wanting to say their gimmick, which is bad. But off of the wow, why can't I? That's how much AEW has been impacting me lately. Wow. But that now the Guns have the belts, and I'm not sure if I like this move or not. I really don't think the Guns are ready for this. But it does progress the storyline between them and the unnamed team. And that's horrible that I would forget their name right now. I don't know if that's early dementia setting in, and that's a horrible thing to say. I apologize. But I'm not sure. This team, the Guns, I mean, they've got a lot of potential, and they've had a long running feud. But I'm not 100% sure that they're ready, and without their father, they're on their own, and it's that's pretty demanding for a young team like that. I'm not sure they're completely ready for that, but yeah, let's see how that feud works out. Bear with me 1 second. I'm sorry. Looking. I guess we got the Guns. If the Acclaim. Wow, why could I not remember the Acclaimed? Is that generic of a name? And I like the guys too. That's absolutely horrible that my brain did not function for those. What felt like an eternity right there. I'm sorry, but them beating the Acclaim for this storyline. We'll see how well all this works out. Probably the other issue that, or not issue, but other thing that's come up with AEW would be the whole infamous promo that MJF gave about his running into or switching places with an ex-girlfriend while smashing his car up. Now, apparently a lot of police complaints are filed regarding that, which is wild. I don't know why people would do that, considering, I mean, that's a tribute to MJF, how amazingly convincing he is as a heel and as a promo. That's incredible. But to call into the police because of that is highly convincing. That's incredible. The story was partially based on truth and partially not. He did wreck his car. He even tweeted a photo of his Camaro. He wrecked it, but there was no girlfriend involved. He did not switch seats. I mean, and if he convinced people that much, wow, then I guess he is that damn good. So that says a lot right there. Very good job on his part, but yeah, no, he did not, switch seats, and yeah, he even says in the promo that she was still alive and whatnot, and people thought he'd committed manslaughter. Wow. I wonder if he's going to be a little more careful with his future promos, as that's kind of scaring how gullible people are. I mean, aside from that, what WWE has. I have to say, I love this Bloodline story. This whole storyline with Bloodline, I should say. This is great, and it's becoming so multi-layered with the involvement of Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. It's really becoming interesting, really becoming incredible. With Paul Heyman being the mouthpiece in two separate promos, one involving Cody Rhodes on Raw and Sami Zayn on SmackDown. Incredible interaction between all of the parties involved. Incredible. When Cody started cutting his promo and Heyman came out, incredible story about his father, Dusty Rhodes. How they were broke and Heyman helped them out and everything. Just really emotional, gut wrenching, just incredible. I mean, Tony Khan should be watching this and taking notes, because this is the type of storytelling he needs to have on his programming. And just they are pulling this off flawlessly. Just incredible. And this is a complex, multifaceted, multi-layered storyline. They're pulling it off right now, which is incredible. This is something that could not have happened during the Vince McMahon reign at WWE. Incredible passion, incredible emotion between those two gentlemen, Heyman and Rhodes. Great promo. A lot of stuff I didn't know about. I knew that Dusty had been part of the ECW at one point, but I didn't know exactly what was going on behind the scenes and whatnot. And how much respect these two individuals had for each other, which clearly showed in the ring. And then the I don't know if it's low hanging fruit, but the remark with Heyman saying that Dusty said that Reigns was the son that he wished he had. I mean, that's obviously not even remotely true, but Heyman saying it the way he did was, wow, that hit you like a hammer. And then Cody's reaction, facial reactions, and him pulling in Heyman and saying you made it personal at this point was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant acting, just brilliant. This is better than a lot of soap operas and a lot of episodic television. Just absolutely incredible. This is what wrestling should be. I mean, this is what modern wrestling should be. It's great. It's great. I'm sorry, but it's great. And then you had to follow up. I mean, what makes it so perfect is the fact that the whole Sami Zayn thing kind of overshadowed Cody's winning the Royal Rumble. And then having Cody come out and cutting the promo that he did reminded everybody, and put emotion back into his storyline. Then you have Sammy addressing Paul Heyman on SmackDown. Once again, delivering incredibly passionate promo and telling him that Reigns isn't going to have to worry about Cody Rhodes because he's going to be the champion at the time. I mean, just all of these wrestlers involved in this are doing their part perfectly. And Sami Zayn is playing the incredible, sympathetic babyface. And Rhodes is just, he is the, I don't want to say stereotypical, but he is just the prototype of what a babyface should be at this point. Just pulling it off flawlessly. And like I said, the raw, genuine emotion that's been on display between all of these individuals is just incredible. And then Sammy afterwards coming up to Jay after their match and saying, "I acknowledge you." Incredible stuff, which harkens back to the storyline that Jay had opposing Roman Reigns. Harkens all the way back to there. Just incredible continuity, incredible storytelling, just beautiful stuff. And then you had the drama of the Usos in their tag team title defense against Strowman and Ricochet. Was Jey Uso going to show up? Nobody had heard from him. And then having him come through triumphantly coming through the crowd the way he did. Just absolutely brilliant stuff. Just some of the best writing and booking I've seen in wrestling in a long time. Just incredible stuff that draws on real life and tugs at your heartstrings, and just absolutely beautiful. Incredible stuff. I can't say enough about this whole Bloodline storyline. You know, I the only other thing I want to mention, finally, Becky Lynch got her kind of her revenge in rematch with Bayley, and then having Lita make the save was like, that came way out of left field. That was incredible swerve, I guess you'd say. I was incredibly unexpected. So yeah, they've been knocking it out of the park a lot of times with some of this WWE stuff. Just doing some incredible writing, incredible booking, and just doing a great job. You know, aside from that, that's about all there is, going on in the wrestling industry right now. Like I said, great return from Lita. Great job, really emotional. Good job from them. Making the save for Becky Lynch. And on that note, that's about it. But I don't know if we're having a special guest star coming in. Is this what we're doing? Oh, my apartment statue? Okay. Yeah, say hi, son. Wave and say hi. So people can hear it. Come up to the mic, buddy. Hi. All right, buddy, my shirtless boy here. Did you have a good Valentine's Day? Yeah? You want to be in here with me? All right. Well, we're closing out the show, so let's give our props out to Then and Now Flea Market, where you can buy some of my wife's merchandise. You can buy some of my merchandise. My wife, who has just walked into the studio, walked into the camera. I don't know why she's... I guess that was supposed to be real... about as graceful as a wrecking ball. Yes, incredibly great. All right. And so when you're down in Trenton, Tennessee, you want my apartment? All right. Check out Then and Now Flea Market. You can put right there, son. Okay, go right ahead, buddy. Check out Then and Now Flea Market. Okay, go right ahead, buddy. All right. And while you're in Trenton, Tennessee, check out Trenton Tabletop and Arcade, and check them out too. And Lucky Lady King. We can give them a props out. Yeah, I've got one in the back there. Lucky got the what is that? Pine. We have Bob here. Yes, I introduced him earlier in the show. Okay. Aside from that, prayers being sent out to the Ukrainian people. Give to UNICEF, give to the Red Cross and legitimate organizations that can help out with the I apologize. Yes, we can attach those. There's like a ton of Legos in my studio, which this wonderful little lad has brought. You're not on camera anymore, buddy. You're on camera, yes. So yes, once again, prayers being sent out there, and thank you everyone that tuned in. Thank you so much. Before I forget, crushingkayfabe.com, crushing with a K. And check us out on Patreon. For $1 a month, you can get ad-free content. So you can get the audio and video ad-free for just $1 a month. I think that's a pretty darn good deal. Do you think that's a good deal, Waylon? And you can help get this kid Legos. By just sending $1 a month, it would help us all out, and we can help keep the lights on in the studio. All right, buddy, you want to say bye to everybody? Bye. All right.
Bye, world.
Oh, jeez, that's dark. All right. Goodbye, world. That's all right. On that note, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. God bless.